If you watched La Brea Season 1, then I'm sure you were impressed with it and can't wait to get a taste of Season 2. The good news is that the release of the second season is just around the corner, which means the wait is pretty much over. But while we wait for its premiere, keep watching this video, and I'll tell you everything there is to know about La Brea Season 2's release date, trailer, and cast. What you need to know. Sci-fi films and TV shows have a habit of leaving a lasting impression on their fans, and La Brea is no different. It was released in September 2021, and although it initially had mixed critical reviews, the fans' interest in the show remains unwavering. It seems as if critical comments are not so important when it comes to genres like science fiction, as the fan reaction to La Brea remained positive, outweighing that of the critics. And with such positive feedback from the fans, it only made sense for NBC to renew La Brea for a much anticipated second season. Every awesome sci-fi show has a thorough opening premise, and the premise of La Brea certainly did not disappoint the viewers. A huge sinkhole tears into LA around the La Brea tar pits, which causes the annihilation of basically everything around. To add to that, the hole is also a gateway to another time, specifically around 10,000 BC. Now those who have passed through the hole must survive the times and try to make their way back. The short opening synopsis for the first season is actually enough to get sci-fi fans upbeat, which is why it is no surprise that the series was popular enough to earn itself a second go on TV. Season 2 will be out soon, which is why it is important to give fans as much information as possible before it drops. That being said, here's all we know about La Brea Season 2 so far. Keep watching. When is La Brea Season 2 expected to be released? The first season of La Brea was released on September 28, 2021, and according to its showrunner, the second season will be out on September 27, 2022. It will air on NBC, and all its episodes will be made available for streaming on Peacock. Unfortunately, UK fans will have to wait a while longer to see Season 2. This is because Season 1 aired in the UK later than it did in the US. All the same, UK fans can enjoy the fact that they can watch La Brea Season 1 on Paramount+. The end of La Brea Season 1 left fans with a lot of unanswered questions, which we expect Season 2 to address. However, there are a few details regarding the whereabouts of the Harris family members that we already know. Josh had unintentionally passed through an open portal and found himself in 1988, with Gavin and Izzy on the other end of the timeline in prehistoric Seattle. With this setup, a lot of fans are eager to know exactly how the Harris family will be reunited, knowing that they've been separated thousands of years apart, with hardly any clue on what to do. Does La Brea Season 2 have a trailer? Yes, the second season of La Brea has an official trailer, which NBC released back on June 30th, 2022. Interestingly, the trailer is just 15 seconds long, but even with its short runtime, it still gave fans major glimpses of what to expect from the show's follow-up season. Anyone who has seen the trailer will surely notice some major upgrades from Season 1. Here, there are better settings and larger set pieces on display, and we hope that they give us a story that matches such amazing images in Season 2. Speaking of the setting, the ambiance remains as mysterious as ever. The trailer also shows us some high-level action scenes, which will surely keep sci-fi fans at the edge of their seats. The first season didn't have as much action as fans would have wanted, so turning it up a notch in Season 2 will definitely be a great move. We're glad that the producers have taken that step, and judging by the trailer, we can tell that the second season will definitely be worth the hype and anticipation. We'll just have to wait and see. Who's in the cast of the new season? La Brea fans will be glad to hear that a lot of the actors in Season 1 will be making a return for the second season. These include Jack Martin, Owen Macken, and Zyra Gurecki. But that's not all, as they are also joined by Natalie Z, Chike Okonkwo, Rohan Mirchardani, and Lily Santiago. The cast did a great job in the first season, which is why they received a lot of praise for their efforts. And for this reason, we expect nothing less from them performance-wise in in Season 2. As for who's new on the show, we will get to see Jono Roberts in action, as he'll be playing the role of scientist and businessman James. With such a vibrant cast at the show's disposal and the showrunner's ingenuity, fans should buckle up for an intense ride next season. More shows like Brea to watch. It's true that the second season of Brea is almost out, but waiting for something you desperately want can make you feel like it's taking a lifetime. For this reason, I have put together a list of shows you can check out while you wait for Brea Season 2 to drop. These shows are quite similar to Brea, of course, not in terms of plot, but in terms of the sci-fi thrills and chills they offer. First on the list is Manifest. Coincidentally, Manifest is also an NBC show. It tells the story of airline passengers who landed many years into the future after they had taken off. Now, in a different time, they are forced to adapt to a society that has advanced without them. The premise alone will definitely attract fans of Brea, and thanks to the creative genius of the creator and cast, it's most definitely a show to watch while you wait for Brea Season 2. Manifest has 3 full seasons, and you can watch them on Netflix. There's even a 4th season coming out, which should be airing by November 2022. And even though Brea Season 2 would have been out by then, you can always keep yourself busy with the extra show. Coming second on the list is Under the Dome. This show tells you the story of a group of people who are suddenly trapped under an invisible dome from which no one can enter or exit. Under the Dome is a must-watch if you like sci-fi shows that tell survival stories. And with such a premise that reeks of sci-fi mystery, you would be as fascinated with it as you were fascinated with Brea. You can watch Under the Dome on Paramount+. Next on the list is Terra Nova. Many have called it an ancestor to Brea. It tells the story of a group of refugees who settle in the Cretaceous period, traveling even farther back in time than the Brea sinkhole survivors. This element of the story makes Terra Nova quite similar to Brea, so there's a great chance you'll love it too. It'll interest you to know that Terra Nova also features families trying to fix their own bonds while trying to survive simultaneously. The major difference you will notice between the two shows is the setting. Almost every other thing is similar. Coming at number 4 on the list is Lost in Space. The movie has a very different setting from Brea. However, it still revolves around a group of people who are trying to survive in unfriendly environments. On the show, you'll be entertained by the story of a family that's trying to survive after their plans to build a colony is disrupted by an unforeseen robot invasion. One of the boys then bonds with the robot, and a lot of drama is unwrapped from there. Besides being filled with thrills, the show has a fun side too, thanks to the extremely dynamic characters. Speaking of which, we have to give credit to the extremely talented cast, as they all put up super performances to bring out the magic. Coming last on the list is The 100. The 100 has a similar premise to Brea, but in reverse. While Brea takes its characters back in time, The 100 is set in the future. A very apocalyptic one, if I may add. The show tells the story of a group of teenagers who were sent to a radioactive Earth to see if the planet is habitable. Upon arrival, the teenagers run into a group of survivors, mutated creatures, and extremely harsh conditions. If you like the survival story of Brea, then The 100 will definitely be a good pastime for you as you await Season 2. So that's all there is to know about Brea Season 2. You'll have to wait a little while longer for it to air, but while you do, keep yourself company with the similar shows recommended in this video. Hit the comment section to tell us about any other similar shows you know, and don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. Also, hit the subscribe and notification buttons to stay updated with more interesting videos like this.